Joining us now is Courtney Axline with Learning RX. Courtney, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Right before Christmas.
Yes.
Glad we were able to get you in here. So today we're talking about, implementing some healthy brain habits for the new year. I'm sure a lot of people are setting some type of New Year's resolution, and but how about their brain? So the first question is, how can some people implement some healthy brain habits come the new year?
Yeah, I think now, with a week left, in the year, being able to look back at the whole year and what went well and what did not go well, and looking at, am I being socially active? That's huge for the brain, especially as we get older. Am I getting enough sleep?
Yeah.
Am I eating the right things? Am I drinking enough water? Am I exercising? All of those things are going to be so good for your brain, especially what you're eating and what you're drinking. Your stomach is your second brain. And so whatever you're feeding that is going to help your brain.
No, absolutely. And Courtney, I know we were, mentioned this beforehand, but, when people set a New Year's resolution, not everybody, but some people tend to kind of slowly fall off, that habit and that resolution. So how can people make sure they are, sticking with these healthy brain habits for the new year?
Yeah, I think the main reason that people do that is because they go all in super fast, and so if you can just take a look at what can I implement and make sure you have a handle on it before you start the next thing. Don't try to do everything all at once. Look at, okay, do I need more sleep? So instead of trying to go to bed 2 hours earlier, start with 10 to 15 minutes. Even starting brain games, crossword puzzles, those things that are going to stimulate your brain are really, really great things. Even when you're reading, being able to look at just changing the author, changing the genre of what you're reading are super simple things that you can start out small and then go from there.
Yeah, and you mentioned a good point of not doing it all at once, and it also seems like a thing you don't have to do alone.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Get your family on board, get your kids on board. If you're looking at putting screens away, you were on social media too much, have your kids, your husband, your significant other, grab onto that as well so that it can be a group project, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Courtney, is there anything else you wanted to mention?
No, I don't think so, but start things off right. Start the new year off right, and even if you fall off the wagon, get right back on, and that will help.
Hey, that's the goal for us all.
Absolutely.
Courtney, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and stay with TV9. We'll be right back.